just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. That missed by a lot. And away we go this afternoon. And that one fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Donovan Solano. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Now move to first. Robles dives back in. Solano batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Colombia. Here's a rocket out to left. Ramos hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Robles runs. Pitch misses in. In there safely. Man at second. Slice to right. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
1 out, runner at second. And now here is Cal Raleigh, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
And the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Next offering is in for a strike.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Luke Raley in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Outside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Missed with a changeup. And the count is 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Randy Arozarena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Arozarena wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Oracle Park. On the hill here today, Bryce Miller.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing, and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Crawford hauls it in, and there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Jung-Hoo Lee now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first
So here's
baseman,
Wade now.
Lamont Wade Jr.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Lee leads off first with one away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Arozarena gets it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. One run across, coming home. The relay throw. And he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Willie Adames stands in. There's a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Robles makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Mariners 2 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco, now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Birdsong back to work and delivers outside. Arozarena came up with 4 hits in his last game. In the air on the infield, Bailey in position, puts it away for the out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Austin Shenton.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Austin Shenton. Just missed.
That's the ball.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And a swing and a miss. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The throw to first, and a couple of quick
Batting
outs.
8th, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Polanco launched a homer in his most recent game. To the right side, Fitzgerald. In plenty of time to first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 2 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Ripped on a line. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one misses. 1-0. Just missed. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So now here's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground. And that one finds its way through.
Batting ninth, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one pulled foul. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One left for San Francisco, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Crawford with a homer in his last game. And that one almost got him. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And now one away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line to left. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
2 outs, base is empty. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. He's 0-for-1. And that one sliced foul. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a slider misses down and away. Two outs, base is empty.
Two balls, two strikes.
Out to short. Adames the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead it 2-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's down and away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee singled and scored his first time. And that's a little high.
1-0.
Fitzgerald aboard here at first with nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left. Hit weakly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the last place you want to miss with a splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Miller keeping him close. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And another ball.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hard ground ball for a base dive. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 1 out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. That's in there. And that's strike 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. That just misses. Down. Ball 1. Curve in the dirt.
Balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 3.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss. 2 out. Digging in,
Now
Luke Raley worked a walk in his
Raley.
first trip to the plate. Raley measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air. Adames. And makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And midway in the fourth, we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And he grounds one to the right side. Polanco tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Stays alive. The next pitch misses. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Now batting.
Next is the
Number
designated
59.
hitter, Herrera Encarnacion. A single his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No
He
ball,
finds
2
himself in a
strikes.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Mariners.
so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Birdsong back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Wade sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he
Now
missed it
batting,
right there. I'm telling you,
designated hitter,
he is going to be
Austin
frustrated
Shenton.
with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the DH, Austin Shenton. Grounded out his first time up.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one high in the air to left center. Ramos sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time. And that misses. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Oracle Park, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Patrick Bailey. A little bit high, and that is ball one.
Well, these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fitzgerald over at second, one down. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Lamont Wade Jr. now at the plate. There's a strike. On the ground to third. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. 1 for 2. And ball one to the right fielder. Swung on, popped up left side. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's too high. And that one missing low. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Fitzgerald on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Elliot Ramos. That misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Willie Adames will hit next.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
And misses inside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hard hit right side. Polanco tosses to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Chapman. That one misses, and that's ball one. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.